Senator Johnson says he recognizes President-elect Biden's win in the Badger State. He doesn't plan on accepting the Electoral College results this week. Johnson is one of a dozen Republican senators who say they plan on rejecting the Electoral College results during a joint session of Congress on Wednesday. Gabriela Becerra spoke with a UW political expert who says this likely won't affect the process.
It's going to be mostly a position-taking exercise for these Republican senators.
Expected objections to the final tally of Electoral College votes has Director of UW-Madison's Election Research Center, Barry Burden, thinking it might be a long night for Congress and the Vice President on Wednesday.
That objection could trigger a process that either slows down or really complicates declaring Joe Biden the victor in the election.
Senators are asking for a 10-day audit of the results prior to the count, but Burden says there isn't even enough time, let alone information, to make that happen.
It doesn't name any specific problems that happened in states. It simply refers to allegations.
Senator Ron Johnson attempted to name what some of those allegations are on Meet the Press this morning, but was cut off by moderator Chuck Todd for a lack of factual evidence.
I'm trying to be transparent. One of the things we found out in our hearing is, the basic allegations kind of fall into three categories. I would say the first is the either violation of or lax enforcement of election law. There is voter fraud. There always is. We had one witness talk about 42,000 people voting twice in Nevada. The other issue
just
really
because
is
you
the
had
fact
somebody
that the courts,
say it didn't make it true.
Easy.
Although Burden says he's surprised to see these steps taken months after the election, he says it's predictable that Johnson is taking part.
This is now a sort of passion of Ron Johnson's, I think. It's something that he really seems to believe and has devoted an awful lot of time to.
While objections aren't unheard of, Burden says it's not common to see an event like this unfold.
Suddenly this year, there are a massive number of them. It looks like maybe a quarter of Republicans in Congress will be objecting, maybe more than that in the House. So this is a different kind of environment than we've seen in recent years.
I'm Gabriela Becerra, News 3 Now.
The Biden team says the president-elect will still be inaugurated at the end of the month.